Welcome to the Garage Engineer. I'm Dennis. I acquired the shop truck last summer from my sister and brother-in-law. And as a thank you, I wanted to give them a gift. But I really didn't know what to give them. I wanted to give them something kind of special. So today I just received the license plate when I registered the truck into the Garage Engineer's name. And I thought, why don't we recycle the old license plate and make it into a birdhouse? The plans I'm using is from the United States Geological Survey, and they have great instructions on how to build a simple bluebird house. In the description of this video, I will link a copy of these plans. The plan calls for using a one board that's 6 foot long, that's a 1x6, and you can build the whole thing out of that one piece. However, I'm going to use wood from leftover cutoffs from other projects, and then the old license plate that was on the truck as the roof. So the only tricky part about this is you've got one angle cut that you got to make for the sides right here. The rest of them are straight cuts. The reason why you put this angle cut is that's the angle of the roof. So one side of it's going to be 9 1/4, and then the tall side is going to be 10 1/4. So you just got to mark that out on your board. So we'll do that and we'll make our cut. Now I used a miter saw to cut all my boards out of convenience, but you can really use anything, handsaw, jigsaw, whatever you'd like. But for those of you who are curious, I did have the miter saw set at 10 degrees. That gives you the 10-degree angle for the roof, for the side pieces. And so when you cut one, just make sure you line up the side on top of the other board and cut it even, so then that's how you make the two sides at the equal height. So here we have all the pieces laid out. We've got our two sides, one's here, one's there. There's the back, that's the bottom, the front, and then the roof. So before we start assembling all this, we do need to drill the hole for the entrance on the front piece. And it needs to be 6 1/2 inches up from the bottom, and then 1 1/2 inch diameter circle. So to make this easy for me, I'm going to use an 1 1/2 inch Forstner bit. So it's 1 1/2 inch diameter, and it'll cut a circle out. This is the bottom piece, and the instructions say to cut off the corners, and that will allow for drainage at the bottom of the birdhouse. If you don't want to cut the corners, you can always drill holes. But I wanted to try cutting the corners off because I've never used that technique before. Now when you're assembling the birdhouse together, I would recommend using exterior nails or screws. I don't have any exterior nails right now. I do have these 2-inch finish nails. So what I'm going to do is use some glue and these nails, and the glue will do majority of the holding of the house together, and it's going to be exterior glue, so that'll be definitely strong enough. Now we're not going to glue this side. We're going to leave this door so it swings open so you can clean it. So we're just going to put a nail here without glue so that it can swing freely. So it's going to swing out just like this. We're going to make the roof 7.5 inches long, and that's where we're going to make the bend. And then the rest of it will just go up the back side, and then we'll drill some holes so when you attach it to a tree or to a deck or something like that, it'll be super secure. Now we'll just use the 2 holes that we have from the license plate, drill through the wood, and those will be the mounting holes. And now, for the final step, we need to put a lock for our door so it doesn't open up when the birds are in there. What we're going to do is just drill a little hole, and we're not going to drill it straight through. We're going to drill it at an angle, and then we're going to put a nail in there, and we're going to bend the nail to just so it's like a little pin sticking in there, and that'll be enough to keep the door closed. I like building projects like this because it incorporates something personal to the person you're giving it to. And bird boxes are always fun little projects to make, and they're easy, quick projects to build with kids. So thanks for watching. Remember the ABCs of making. Always be creating. Till next time.